Oh, baby. That's some crazy sun right there. What's up, y'all? All right. Well, we left off and we were talking about DAL on the long side, right? And you have now achieved the 1 minute to the multi-days. And if you don't have the multi-days on your screen, you probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right. And then more importantly, that SDC, right? It goes from a short into a long, back into a short. This is, again, you can't take sides in this market for sure. Every gap, every news, every tweet, this market's going the opposite direction of every time you think, right? So being liquid, you're able to enjoy these kind of days and just be nimble. Yeah, you're not going to catch the bottoms of the tops, but you had the market selling off in the middle of the day. It took DAL back down to that 52.50 area, gave you another opportunity to buy it. The trending 1 minute VWAP has not broken the trend. So you had to remain long this thing and you got paid off. And now you've gotten to every single one of our targets. So I'm talking about the 1 minute to the 1 day. And then you had the 1 minute 2 day, right? The 2 day was 52.80. And then we said, hey, if you could break 52.80, you're looking for 52.95. Not a huge jump, but you were looking at 52.95. And then if you got through 52.95, you were looking for that 53.05 area. If you got through 53.05, then you're looking for what? You were looking for, you were trying to get to, the pre-market area of 53.36. So we got there almost by a dime, okay? And the thing is, when people say your stock, oh, you bought it at 51.90 and the stock got to 53.30, you don't have still the same amount you did at the beginning of this trade. You sold it as it was getting to those prices. Now, again, if you bought the 52.50s, which started out as a long shot, but we had this notion that reversion was going to happen. You held the 1 minute the whole day on this Delta Airlines, right? Hang on a second. I lost my mouse. Where are we? There you go. So the 52.50s, I mean, some of these guys are in this thing from 30 cents, 40 cents. They're up 100, 120, 130% on their money. Phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal stuff. Again, I'm not going to claim that I'm in this trade. I was in the stock. I'm not in anything right now. I'm more of a commentator today. But, Bed Bath & Beyond and PCG were my paydays. And I will admit that I got a smack in the face on UVXY on that move today. And, it was a bad choice. UVXY is never a good idea to buy unless it's going green. But the market started selling off. I thought maybe this was some sort of significant move, and it wasn't. And right back down to 27 bucks. So you're not going to win on every trade. But the moral of that particular story, my hot mic? Hey, what's up? So, I'm sorry. I thought I had my mic on, but I was just doing the YouTube thing talking about the DAL trade. By the way, Chuck A, I think was it Chuck Charles or Chuck D? I mean, we got 8 Chucks in here now. I'm starting to lose track. I did speak to Andrew, by the way. What's up, my man? The DAL trade, phenomenal. That's what we're all about. So this is what makes this trading difficult. You want to try other things. I get it. And I still do it after all this time. It really, at the end of the day, nothing else works. Nothing else works. Owning stocks doesn't work. Holding positions doesn't work. Shorting doesn't work. And you know what definitely doesn't work? Buying UVXY when it's spiking. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So again, I'm trying an experiment right now. I already took my ass raping. I already took my beat down from 27.70. I was in 27.50 and then 27.70. I got stopped out at 27.35, and I'm in the last 100 shares. I'm gonna I want to see, and again, I'm not gonna let it get completely out of hand, but I'm gonna hang on to this last 100 shares of UVXY, and I'm gonna hedge myself with some options. I already sold some calls against it. I want to see if I can trade myself out of this freaking last 100 shares. It's just nothing else is worth doing. But I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to hang on to this last 100 shares. I'm going to hedge myself. I'm not going to be stupid about it, but it is unbelievable how nothing else works. And then you got a Netflix trade today where it was a no-brainer, and I got nothing to show for it. Especially, again, between Netflix and Smile Direct, I mean, every day there's a couple of trades that'll drive you insane. Okay, today now it's UVXY, SDC, and the Netflix. These should be trades that we should all be laughing about and high-fiving each other and supplying us for gambling money tomorrow, because Friday is generally the gambling day. Friday, we throw out some of the rules, because we're looking at some of these cheap options and we'll give something a shot. Nothing that we're just saying, hey, I hope this works, let's buy it. It's usually based on something, but Friday is usually the day that we want to have a good Thursday so that we have a couple of $100 so we could, buy 50 calls on PCG just in case this thing bounces off 750 again. Maybe Smile Direct breaks through 10 again. We buy some $10 puts or something like that. You want to have, some ammunition is what I'm trying to say. But right now, that Smile Direct, this is going to go down in history. And I'm glad at least I put it myself out there by saying this is probably the short of a century. The day it came out, I think I called it the Enron of dental products, or the WorldCom of dental products, or something like that. And it really has turned out to be just that. This stock is going to go down in history as possibly the worst IPO of all time, right? To me, and it's a chapter that we should never forget. It's a moment in time nobody should ever forget, because it's more than that. This stock is a microcosm of all the reasons that you should not trust Wall Street. If you haven't got to that point yet, please, nobody is to be trusted and nobody knows anything. VWAP, trading intraday, at least you have a slight advantage in your favor by being liquid and trading what you see, opposed to what you think you know, because we legitimately don't know anything. Josh Brown with his upgrade. I hate to throw my boy under the bus, but what has work done since the Josh Brown bump, right? Sold off 2 points. What has Uber done since we came in that morning when it was gapped up on the upgrade? It's gone down 2 points. What has the weed sector done when it got all those upgrades and everybody was talking about this is the next gold rush, the $1 trillion industry? All these stocks are down 80, 90%. Horrible, horrible. Nobody knows anything. And this Smile Direct is an indictment. I cannot stress it enough. 10 different brokerages came out to defend the name. Now, again, some are putting this thing out there for 3 or 4 years. They're saying, all right, in 3 or 4 years, this thing should emerge as a juggernaut. I'll take the other side of that trade, obviously. I think within 3 or 4 years, this is a penny stock, and we'll be getting called by Tim Sykes about it to short it at 0.0008375. I get it. I understand you want to put a 3-year target out there. You want to believe, but what's to believe in? Do some real due diligence. Has anybody ever been to a Smile Direct? I've been there. It's a cult. It's a scam. You could smell it when you walk in. When they're already telling you that if something goes wrong, it's your fault, that's their way around you suing them. Because they gave me a whole list of stuff that I had to make sure my kid did. I'm like, my kid's not going to be doing all that. I was like, oh, so it's got to be in for this amount of time. I got to then take another picture, and then I got to send it back to you, and then you send me another mold, and then I got to do this. And if I miss any of those steps and his teeth doesn't get straightened, then it's my fault, right? Come on. They're already telling me it's not going to work. And right there, I was like, take care. I'll get the wires like the old ways of doing it and waste my $5,000. Instead of paying you $3,000 for something that's not going to work, I'll pay $5,500. My kid got some nice straight teeth now. Again, my daughter didn't need it, but she bribed me. She bribed me into getting her braces. But living in the moment is where it's at. And yeah, you're going to have frustrating trades, of course. Smile Direct, I'm shorting this thing. Next thing you know, it's ripping up in my face. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to go long. And next thing you know, it doesn't break 10.50 and it goes right back down to 10. Very frustrating. I get it. You're going to have days like that. But if you're just following the VWAP and following these reversion trades and these, 1 minute multi-day VWAP earnings reversals, which have been phenomenal, and that's what this DAL is all about. We got 20 minutes left, and this thing's still hanging in there, But now, again, if you have not taken advantage of, what we're doing, this is the time. Get in now. Get into our room now. Watch how we trade these earnings reports and these reversions. It's the only trade. It really is the only trade. So I was just talking to another guy, and just got off the phone, half-hour conversation with my boy Will. Smart kid. Again, I like it that people still want to, hang with me and learn more about this VWAP and the reversion trades. This guy's got one trade. He's been killing it every year for about 5 years. The Hurricane Home Depot trade. You probably know it. Home Depot generally rallies when hurricane season because all we hear is the sensationalization about these storms. And every storm that's coming is going to be worse than the next storm. And then they make you run out and buy stuff. And then they make you run out and prepare. And Home Depot stock always rallies. So if you've got that moment where Home Depot happens to be on a downtrend going into hurricane season, he's been loading up every year on options and crushing it. And that's what works for him. And that's what I try to get to, try to express that to everybody. We've got something here that works pretty well. Stick to it. This Home Depot trade works well for him. Don't stray from the path. Do it until it stops. Just like, the Jets and Patriots bet. Until it doesn't work, which I think this will be the week it doesn't work, I'm going to keep doing it. And that's it. So if I look at what I did today, what trades didn't work? Well, obviously trying to, buying more SDC at $10.48 when I thought it would break 10.50. There was really no other reason. I was thinking, if it breaks 10.50, we should go higher. So I'm buying, I'm loading up at 10.48, 10.49. And what does it do? Rolls right back over to 10.33, loss. There was really no VWAP in there. It was, again, if I was going to buy it, I should have bought it on the first original VWAP at 10.18, 10.19, or then when I had another chance at 10.20. But I'm sitting there buying it at 10.48. Idiot. I'm a schmuck. Especially I'm buying a stock. And again, my mindset was, all right, the shorts have had their way. Now it's bouncing. Maybe the squeeze, takes root. And there is just nobody buying this thing. I mean, you got a 50-cent move on it, and that was it. 10.50, that was the end of the story. And where is it now? Right back to $10. And then, of course, UVXY with a knife in my chest. But I will trade out of this UVXY trade. If it's the last thing I do, I will not lose money on this damn last 100 shares. I will get out of this. This will be called away from me somehow. So I'm not going to be doing a late night session tonight, but we will be starting those on the regular. So if you become a member, we do a schmooze session. We have a few cocktails, maybe take a little puffs. Probably won't be doing that as much either, but Thursday night schmoozing. That's when we start to prepare, because you want to be prepared for some Friday action, especially during earnings season, because that's when you're going to have a lot of big companies report their earnings on Thursday night. And then you're going to have that great action on Friday morning and into the close. That's when you want to be prepared. That's as much homework as I do. I prepare Thursday nights. We generally get together at 8, 9 o'clock. We go for 2 or 3 hours. Again, I like talking. I like prepare. I like, helping out. And what you think UVXY is going to rally into the close? Guys, you seeing what's happened to these wheat stocks? Damn. Kron is under $8. CGC under 21. I mean, Tilray under 22.50. I mean, there's no bid. There's no bid. And this is just pure accounting, right? This is why, again, this is the Uber. This is the Uber generation. I think, and again, I hate to use the word rational thought, but this is what should be happening. Because if we're going earnings per share, EBITDA, what you want to use, there needs to be the E part. The earnings part. None of these companies make any money. They're hemorrhaging cash. So in theory, the charts should look like that. Once the speculation is over, yeah. Oh, I got beat up on US Steel today also. Again, that was not a VWAP trade. That was it breaking 1050. And what happened? Got stopped out for a 15-cent loss. Just, again, every loss I took today, not my specific trade. The ones that worked, my specific trades. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. The hardest part, and again, to my snowflake friend out there, Mrs. Unicorn or Mr. Unicorn, Bed Bath & Beyond was awesome. Awesome. Thank you. I bought it twice, and then it became a really nice short. And now we're done with it. So good luck. I will put this out there right now. On October 10th, 2020, Bed Bath & Beyond will be $13.15. How about that? Doesn't that burn you? Ooh, right? Tell me how wrong I am. We'll see. I'll say the stock's exactly the same price a year from now. So all your hard work and your number crunching and your accounting, good luck with that. And if I'm wrong, who cares? Because I'm not short, I'm not long. And guess what, my friend, my unicorn friend? When Bed Bath & Beyond breaks 1274, I'll be all over it, buying it, rooting you on, you maniac. When this stock breaks back over 1274, and that date could be tomorrow, all right? Because I'm coming in. We had a nice day in Bed Bath & Beyond today. 2 longs and a short, made money on all 3, right? So tomorrow, I'm coming in excited. I want to trade you. I want to trade Bed Bath & Beyond again, you know? Because if this thing, we're still closing below the VWAP. We got 16 minutes. We're below the VWAP. This thing opens up anywhere between 1160 and 1220. I'm a buyer, okay? I'm looking for this thing to buy and follow through on this squeeze. Because if it was going to sell off, you'd be closing under 1175 right now. So I'm still feeling bullish about it. So tomorrow we've got expiring options. That's when it's going to be, that's where you're going to be able to make some really nice percentage gains. You got some $12 calls tomorrow. They're going to be maybe 15, 20 cents if this thing gaps down. And then the long shot will be the 13s for a couple of pennies. Because let me tell you something. This thing gets over 1250 tomorrow. I want you to buy the $13 calls anywhere under a nickel. Because then all you got to do is get close enough to 13. You don't have to go to 13. Because if it breaks 1250, let's say quickly at 10 o'clock in the morning, you're going to probably get to 1275. Your $13 calls, they're expiring at the end of the day. They're still going to be really, really cheap. So that could be a really, really nice trade tomorrow. You know, and again, if it gaps and rolls, we might be looking at $12 puts. So I think Bed Bath & Beyond definitely going to be in play tomorrow. Hopefully we get some more, you know, some volatility out of it. But, you know, the real fun's going to start in about a week. You know, we got Citibank, I think, Tuesday. I mean, look at this Netflix. Funny that the first trade that I just mentioned this morning, I was like, oh, Netflix going green. Not a thing to show for it. So where are we closing today? Bed Bath & Beyond, 1209. Smile Direct hanging in there at 10. DAL, you know, again, nobody's planning on holding it overnight, except maybe you guys with the 5250 calls. Not bad. Again, I would still choose liquidity over holding overnights. Because listen, if they gap this Dallas DAL down to 5250 tomorrow, we'll have another chance to probably get involved. Let me see. You got 5250s and 53s to choose from tomorrow, so that should probably be in play again. Once again, that Levi's trade did squat. And what else did I trade today? Bed Bath & Beyond, DAL, Levi's, SDC, UVXY. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we'll talk about parenting. You hanging out with this? You're gonna stick with the DAL? I'd probably get out of it. Ooh, the Matrix. I used to have a screensaver that would do that. I love the Matrix screensaver. Actually, I should get the Matrix screensaver back. I used to love that screensaver. All right, there's your DAL's done. See ya. 53. Bye-bye. Really, the trend of the day was the Netflix. Just awesome. Phenomenal. Anything else perform as well as that today? I don't think so. Well, by the way, look at PCG rolling way right back to the lows of the day. That thing's in trouble. That thing breaks 750. We might be looking at 750 puts. You know, I'd rather see this thing gap up tomorrow and roll over, give us a head start. That could be interesting too. Real interesting. You know, this thing breaks 750 tomorrow on a non-gap. You could be talking about $7 puts for a couple of pennies also. So Bed Bath & Beyond, PCG, probably going to be still on the radar tomorrow. We'll see if DAL gives us any follow through. Smile Direct, I mean, I don't know. You're probably going to drift around. You'd think that these market makers and these brokerage firms that are defending the name would really come to its defense and buy some, right? Where are they? How come they're not supporting the stock? Because they know it's worthless. Anybody coming out earnings tonight? I don't think so, right? Or anybody significant? No. Well, IDT. Man, right to the close. Look at this Netflix squeezed. IDT and Voxware. Oh my God, another Voxware. Look who's rallying into the close. Little Funko. My boy. This stock has been pretty damn good at that low 19 area. Citibank's tomorrow morning? No. IIPR. Oh, you don't see my screen right now, right? Hang on. Wow, that's an ugly looking chart. Stock's down 50%. What is that? Oh, some more weed stocks. Wow. Look at Funkalicious, baby. Ripping. I love this stock. I mean, especially under 20 bucks. I mean, when you see how many geeks and nerds, myself included, were buying these things, I mean, lines around lines. You got to get a ticket to wait in line to buy the Funko. And to my you guys friend, wow. Why? Why would you do this to yourself? I mean, I'm no big swinging dick anymore. But why would you put over 100,000 into a disintegrating asset? My God. All right. Well, not much happening here to the close. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I could have used that money. That's almost a semester at University of Delaware, right? I could have used that money instead of you throwing it into the ether, into the matrix. Could have gave me the money, put my kid through college. Man, this SDC is just. I hope it opens up some of you guys' eyes onto just the criminality behind what's going on here. You know, I probably should have taken Netflix a little bit more serious. Like, I didn't even look at it. If it was coming into some any major support. Oh, sort of. I mean, 250 was a significant spot. Never really got there. $270 was a significant spot. Blew right past that today. What's GOL? Apparently that's getting taken over. Gol Linhas Arenas Inteligentes. What the hell is that? Nice spike. What a move on Netflix. Damn. Is it? Yeah. Is it? Oh my God, you guys knew lows, man. I can't say is it without saying sarcastic. You know, certain phrases you just can't say without being sarcastic. Like, how's that working out for you? Can you actually use how's that working out for you without sounding like a dick? How's that working out for you? Well, good luck with that. Even if you mean good luck, you can't say good luck with that without sounding like a dick. Good luck with that. Hey, why are you being sarcastic? No, I mean, good luck with that. What? Good luck with that. How's that working out for you? Right, just got to end it. You can't put the with that, right? How's that working out for you? Oh, really? How's that working out with you?
How many times are you gonna see?
I wish you all the success. Right? Yeah. You could always. Well, oh, are we driving?
Right now.
Oh. All right, so guys, you want to hear the dumbest thing I've done in a couple of weeks now is I'm going to stick with that last 100 shares of UVXY just to remind me how stupid it is. I sold three. I only have 100 shares, so I'm asking for trouble. Imagine the market crashes tomorrow. Oh my God. I sold 3 30 and a halves today against it for 27 cents. And I went out to next week, assuming I'm not going to get out of this thing. I sold 131 for 85, I think it was. Let me see. Where is my tickets? Oh, I didn't get done on the other one. I was selling a 31 for next week for 85. Never got done. Whatever. I'm going to hedge myself out of this trade if it kills me. Man, that Netflix would have been awesome today. Right to the close. Rippage. So what comes first? I know we have Netflix pretty quick. And then, let's see, next Tuesday this all starts, right? Citibank, Goldman Sachs, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, United Health, Wells Fargo. Wow, all in one morning. That's a big morning. And then after the close that day, Interactive Broker, United Airlines, and then it's on. Tuesday. So PCG. I'm thinking long, but I'm not, I'm not going to come in biased, but break 750. Bye. See ya. All right. And that is that for this day. And this day is going to go down in history as a flat day for me because I threw all my money away on stupidness. And of course, SDC is bouncing here off the 10 again. Yeah, my last 3 trades were just stupid, dumb. All right, and there is the bell. All right, let's call it quits right away because there's not much to talk about. Nobody's reporting. Let me just make sure if you want to watch anything. It's not worth it. All right, guys. Thank you, Solid. Thanks for the guys that signed up. Thanks for joining me on YouTube. And we'll reconvene tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. And I can make some of my money back on UVXY. Ugh, look at this thing. Just awful. All right, tomorrow I'll try to launch the YouTube show a little bit earlier. We'll have some more fun. And I'll see you guys in cyberspace. And if you guys want to come into the room, just email me. Trying to say thewarlock@hitthebid.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as humanly possible. All right. Have a great night. Solid, you're the man. Andrew, Toby, thanks for signing up. Ed, thanks for signing up. Jason, thanks for signing up. And welcome to the family. I'll see you guys in cyberspace. Latris on the Menjay. See ya.